A core blog is live here at the Lekki Free Trade Zone. For the Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative, it intends to carry out for the host communities for their unwavering support in the past years and especially the year 2023. It's indeed a time to give back to the society. So stay tuned as a core blog brings you the coverage of this event as it unfolds. I am Babawale Solomon reporting for a core blog.
The Lekki Free Trade Zone management demonstrated their commitment to corporate social responsibility by organizing an event for their host communities within their premises on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2023. The beneficiary communities, including Tiye, Imobido, Ilege, and Idasho, had their respective Bales community leaders present alongside representatives of women, youth, and other community members. The low-key corporate social responsibility initiative began with a moment of reverence to Almighty God, introducing members of the Lekki Free Trade Zone management and notable figures in attendance. This initiative aligned with the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Lekki Free Trade Zone management and the various communities. Among the commitments was the provision of exotic boat engines for community members involved in fishing.
So Lekki Free Trade Zone is an industrial zone that attracts investors, both local and international, to set up their industries, factories inside the zone, where they have all the infrastructure required to enable their business. So businesses require power, they require security, require water, require good road network. And in addition, because the Lekki deep sea port is just a stone throw to the free zone. So it makes their business very easy, especially if they are into imports and exports. So it's a zone that enables your business and attracts investors whose desire is to see that those infrastructure are in place. Some don't want to bother themselves, with setting up their own power plants, seeking their own borehole and all the rest. So we have everything ready for business. For me, since I came to office, I came with 3 major goals. And that is ensuring that the business turns to profits, so profitability and sustainable profitability, which has been achieved. The second is to improve the welfare of staff, which is ongoing. And then the third is to give back to the community, which is why we are here today. It is unprecedented what we have done from what you can see and what has been shared today. So we are happy that those 3 goals are being, achieved, and it's just the beginning. The main challenge, as we know in any business in Nigeria, is the support that is required from people. For me, I see that we still need to get the people from the community to work here. Unfortunately, like it has been shared, the community will still need to school their children enough for them to take benefits of all the opportunities that we have here. We have over 2,000 workers, 2,700 workers are coming to this zone to work every day. And I can tell you that about 90% of those workers are not from this community. I'm a community girl. I also came out from a place like this. So I shouldn't forget my background. So, but a lot of people forget their background, but I have not forgotten that I am from a community like this. And it is part of our responsibility to give back to the community. So I just discussed with my team and said, this we have to do. And we got the support to do the right thing, because we could have given them something that they did not need, like I said. So the Bale of Tiye came to me and told me what the community needs to improve the lot of the youths who are who are into fishing. And we just top it up with other things that they did not ask for. So for my team, we have charged them in the new year to be more, to do more. And once they do more, we earn more and we give more to the community. So the community is just the beginning. We have only taken care of 4 communities. There are 12 of them. So by the end of this year, this time next year, God willing, we'll take another 4 communities and do the same thing for them. And then we do more for them so that everybody is happy.
Èmi fẹ́ sọ yẹn fún yín mà eléyìí tẹ́ ṣe yìí o àwọn local government tá a dìbò fún tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn náà fẹ́ ṣe lé gbogbo ibi yóò ní gbèrò ẹ ní láti ṣe mọ́ èmi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yín ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀. Now you have done what you supposed to do. Ó yẹ kẹ́ wá ṣò fáwọn èèyàn pé ọwọ́ tí efu bá ní ló máa fi bọ́jú nǹkan tẹ́ èyí lágbára ti ṣe ẹ ṣe padà fáwọn community. Ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́wà dúró tì yín ẹ ti mú báyìí kò ń ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ máa jẹ lẹ́wà ọ̀pọ̀ ìjà wọn tó ń ṣe ẹ̀ náà ojú kòkòrò ló bá wọn kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó máa jẹ nǹkan mélòó lẹ̀ dáńjẹ láyé ẹ̀dá tọ́lọ́ bá ti ṣe tó onílé tó máa gbé tó ní mọ́tò kan kí ló kù kéèyàn máa fi kí àjọ tó máa pàdé ọlọ́wọ́ bá wọn. So mo lè fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí sọ fáwọn bàbá mi kan jókòó kò sí ẹni tó lè sọ bí ju bí Mr. Ayọ̀délé ṣe sọ sílẹ̀ kan. I am the chairman of Lekki Free Trade Zone àtẹni tó fẹ́ o àtẹni tí ó fẹ́ o láti Tiye títí dọ́lọ́mọ wẹ́lẹ́ lásìkò táwa yìí. Ara àwọn politics kéèké tó ń ṣe láàrin wa now ẹni Lekki Coastal ló ní director pàṣẹ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe chairman Lekki Coastal chairman làwọn ní Pasubi now among the chairmen of Pasubi zones wọ́n máa mú nìkan nù wa director of Lekki worldwide àwa méjì la constitute zones ní pathway that is Lekki Coastal and Epelago adẹjọ́ rotate ẹ̀ ní ọdún márùn-ún ìgbà tí àjọ fà last tá a dọ́dọ̀ gọ́fúnà ti pàṣẹ ìpè ká má rotate ẹ̀ mọ́ bẹ̀tì yẹn ò tí ì sínú ẹ̀mú ìlú ẹ̀lúwẹ̀ bẹ̀kọ́ gọ́fúnà pàṣẹ and in a normal society directive of governor is a law. Ibe ìkọ́nsútà jọ káà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀pẹ́ làgbìjọ tó rotate ká má rotate ẹ̀mọ̀ pé kọ́ fún wa méjì tí wọ́n bá tẹ̀ tí ń ṣe yẹn ẹ tó bá ń ṣe chairman Lekki Coastal òun ló lè pẹ̀ wọn bá lẹ̀ kapọ̀ kó pe àwọn ìlú papọ̀ láti jábọ̀ fún wọn pé nǹkan báyìí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Lekki worldwide kọ́lọ̀ fún mi di ẹ̀gbọ́n wa tó wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ òṣèlú náà fi mú síbẹ̀ wọn. And throughout the period tó lò pẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn community náà jókòó yìí kò sí community tó sí tiẹ̀ dá wípé àbọ̀dé ọba ìlú ṣẹlẹ̀ Lekki worldwide board meeting táwọn ṣe. So tẹ́yìn náà bá nípa some people may not want to see my face and face to face they cannot tell me pé you have done wrong but if my people they are so committed they nominated me with my level of education I should be able to represent them well. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I was a member of the board before. Yeah. And if I share my contribution, it's not important I get. So, ètè ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní inú mi dùn gan. Ilé ìtẹ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àtẹ́sẹ̀ kí ló máa jẹ́ ọjọ́ iwájú ní eléyìí àtẹ́sẹ̀ kí ló máa jẹ́ máa tún lọ sí kòtò gàjọ lé lọ. Nítorí bẹ́ẹ̀ jù wá ní ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tọ́ sọ ẹ̀dá ronú sí nǹkan tó lẹ̀ tó ìbá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti jẹnẹrétì orúkọ ọkọ̀ tó fún yín ní materials ní ẹ pín lọ́nà tó jẹ́ pé kò ní kó ti jù bá yín lọ́la ẹ kọ orúkọ àwọn èèyàn ẹni tó máa rí gbà ní ilé kó mọ̀ kó kàn ẹni tó bá ní rí gbà kó mọ̀ pé kò ṣe kán ṣọ̀tẹ̀ ọlọ́run ara ẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan wá ṣe o. Thank you for your attention. God bless all of us.
Leaders from the communities and representatives of women and youth expressed appreciation for the Lekki Free Trade Zone management's corporate social responsibility. They lauded the current management for its attention to community needs, contrasting it with previous administrations and other organizations. While expressing gratitude, they also appealed to continued support in various areas.
Many of us should have gone. Òun pẹ̀lú olùwàsísà náà ọdúnbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí ọlọ́run ní dá ọmọ yìí òkè lẹ́bàá máa lọ ẹ̀rùn ro tí wọ́n mọ́ ìrìyìn kìí ṣe pé ń gbówó pé gbà ẹ lọ gbé tó bá lè fa abú sólà ìṣèlú ní sólà ní tẹ́lẹ̀ sólà tí mo ní inú ilé mi ló lọ wà ṣùgbọ́n sólà wà tàbí sí tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí mo ti bá wọn mẹ́bí DMD ṣiṣẹ́. I have to remember níjọ́ tí Tinubu sọ pé ẹ̀yin obìnrin Tiye Imobido Ilege Idasho mo bá ń yí kẹrin òwò iṣẹ́ ìyá ṣe ń gbé bàbá ibi ni iṣẹ́ ìyá ṣe ń gbé bàbá àwọn obìnrin ẹni wọ́n sọ àwọn bíbá Tinubu náà wọ́n fẹ́ yìí tí wọ́n tó nílẹ̀ tó wọ́n lé ní iṣẹ́ ṣe àbí òṣì wọ́n bẹ́ ṣe ní kẹ máa ṣe o máa fi ṣe ọwọ́ ilẹ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní pọ̀ púpọ̀ mẹ̀kúnnù tẹ́rún tí yẹn lọ́wọ́ yìí máa fi máa lọ sókè bàbá wa Tinubu náà wọ́n ti mẹ̀kúnnù kò tí tó ní ó máa tó máa ṣíkù gbogbo wa ló máa gòkè.
Lẹ́yìn yẹn mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìyá wa DMD wa lẹ́nu ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ DMD láti lò sẹ́yìn tọ́ọ̀rù ìtaráàlú lò àwọn tó dẹ̀ ìtaráàlú lò díẹ̀ ni síwájú sí mo tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí tó bá ṣe é ṣe fún mi láti dọ̀bálẹ̀ máa dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún mi torí pé wọ́n ní yìnyín kó káyé ni kábà lè ṣì ní so ọlọ́run wa á lékún kàrámọ̀ mi ọlọ́run bọ̀ dá ìpadà sílẹ̀ iwájú nàngúrò ń fà sí ẹ máa lọ síwájú sí i arábìkì ní wàràfà náà wọ̀nkánà ní rẹ̀ wàràfà náà wọ̀nkánà ní rẹ̀ wàràfà náà wọ̀nkánà ní rẹ̀ ẹ máa túbọ̀ máa gòkè sí i so àwọn nǹkan tó kù tí mo fẹ́ béèrè ni pé à ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìpè ẹ bá tẹ̀lé ẹnu là ṣe 12% wa gbọ́lẹ̀ fi sí tìtorí àti tó láti máa gbà that's number 1. Number 2 àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ nìkan ń sọ ní ilé-ẹ̀kọ́ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ school afẹ́kí school yẹn kó wà láàrin Tiye sí Idasho nítorí àwọn ọmọ wa máa gbéra láti bí máa lọ sí Imobido lọ sí Dòtun lọ sí Tọ́kì láti lọ kàwé ó lóye tí mọ́tò tóbi kọ̀ọ̀kan fi ń rọ wọn ní skul ọlọ́run àfihàn ṣe àti sọ èmi personally mo sọ pẹ̀lú gọ́fúnà wa Fáṣọlá àgbàbá ìnáwó láti sọ ẹgbẹ́ náà nígbà kan fún wa ní secondary school àti ní primary lọ́dẹ̀ fún wa ní secondary school yìí a mọ̀ wípé àǹfààní àwọn wà ní wọ́n ní bóńkọ́ kọ́ sí ní Ilege ìtòrí primary school wà bẹ́ẹ̀ adẹ̀rọ̀wọ́ ìfisò ńbẹ̀ níjọ́ tí mo pè adẹ̀sọ so ọlọ́run kan túbọ̀ fún wa ṣe so nípa èdè èyí àwọn ọmọ wa ẹ túbọ̀ bá gbà wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ òní tán lẹ́yìn àtẹ̀yìn àtàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ òní tán nítorí à ń rí ìmọ́lẹ̀ yìí adẹ̀rẹ̀rí òòrùn yìí fi ń ṣaṣọ lẹ́yìn sí ṣàṣàlẹ̀ ìlú tẹ́mágbé láàrin wà báyìí táàrí bá sólà ìtàn gbó wá tẹ́lẹ̀ ó kéré wọ́n ẹsẹ̀ wá gbé ńlá wá tí adẹ̀rẹ̀rí táàwù tí wà ń dùn lágbọ̀rọ̀ náà nǹkan tó máa pa ilé iṣẹ́ yìí ọlọ́run kò wá ẹni burúkú tó bá máa débẹ̀ tó bá máa bá bẹ̀ tó ọlọ́run kò fún wa so lókè lókè lẹ́yẹ ń fò lókè lókè máa lọ. mo wá fi àsìkò tó ń rọ̀ yìí láti bí ọdún mélòó kan tí Dìísù ti kú wọn fún Amẹ́ríkà wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ fún wa ní Jerusalem nígbà tó wà láyé mo sọ gbogbo mínísírì wọn ti fún wọn ní Mẹ́kà wọn fún wọn ní Jerusalem kí ni tí wàá ṣe rí oníjẹgẹdẹ mọnísà oníjẹgẹdẹ mọnísà olú abẹ́rẹ́ sí ní fún wọn dẹ̀ fún wọn ẹ̀pẹ́ ló kọ́kọ́ lọ ìyàwó ìsìlú ìlú kọ́kọ́ gba Jerusalem lẹ́yìn yẹn wọ́n kà bí adẹ́lọ bẹ̀tẹ̀ nísìnyí kò sí ọmọ ẹjọ́ afẹ́ kí ẹ bá rí sí bóyá mr abuja bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbé fáwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó rántí wa afẹ́kẹ́ rántí wa ọlọ́àjẹ́ rántí ìrìnà sí dáadáa so nípa ìdílé ọkọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ afẹ́fẹ́ ló ń gbé lọ so mo dúpẹ́ lọ gbogbo wa.
DMD ni màá fẹ́ ẹ bá mi máa ṣàdúrà fún lóòrèkóòrè nítorí pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe yìí ó jẹ́ ìyàlẹ́nu fún mi. Ọjọ́ tí à ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí wípé ká má ta láìsọ kákànfẹ́nu kan ni bẹ̀tẹ̀ èèyàn bíi MDD gan ni wọ́n. MDD ló ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó ju àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe nígbà ayé wọn. Ọjọ́ tí a bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà mo sọ fún wọn mo ní ikú Dìísù ó ń dùn mí gan nítorí pé gbogbo àdéhùn tí wọ́n bá wa ṣe náà sí láyé wọn láti lè ṣíkà ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ kó máa dùn mí. So àwọn kan ní àkọ́kọ́ DMD tá a máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ́ńjìnì awo nǹkan kan fún àwọn apẹja àti àwọn àgbẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé orí tiwọn ni kíní náà ti ṣe àwọn kan ti lọ àti bá wọn sọ ká kọ sínú ìwé tí kọ́pì wà lọ́wọ́ wa ní ọ̀hún ṣe nǹkan pa ẹ̀ ọ̀hún tiẹ̀ láwọn gbọ́ nǹkan tá a bá wọn sọ bá a ṣe bá wọn sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn ló dẹ̀ jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n mú ṣe yìí ọjọ́ ìdùnnú fún mi. Á wù mí káwọn bàbá àtàwọn màmá tí wọ́n wà ní oko wọn bá máa fún DMD ní àdúrà ní gbogbo gbà nítorí pé ọwọ́ tí wọ́n gbé ọwọ́ tó dání nǹkan rí ló dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ ti yín o aburú kéré ó tóbi kò ní jẹ́ ti yín kò ní. ọ̀tàkọ̀tà tó bá dẹ̀ ń robi sí yín àbí ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ní bí òun nú ẹfẹsẹ̀ yìí méjèèjì tẹ olórí ìròntọ̀ ọkùnrin ní obìnrin ní ilé ní lóde ní aláàfáà ní wòlíì ní babaláwo ní elépè ní ẹ̀yin lẹ máa jẹrí ẹ̀. so èyí tó kù tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ì ṣe ẹ ṣe o nítorí afẹnukan àwọn àgbà lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin tó jẹ́ pé oko iná ń dá tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń roko kàrí dámọ́ ní oṣooṣù wọ́n máa fún wọn ó kéré ní nǹkan tó máa fi máa mánéjì ara. The same thing àwọn màmá wa náà tó ń ṣe ọ̀gbẹ̀ tó ń rí ọ̀gbẹ̀ ṣe mọ́ tí ò dẹ̀ sọ́kọ tó ní àwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ́ tó kẹ́bá máa wá nǹkan fi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ìmí yìí sì ipá ló fi rán ọmọ ẹ̀ ní sùn pẹ̀lú ìpèbí mọ́nú kò sọ́nà tó máa parí owó. So Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o. So ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní bọ̀ àdúrà ni ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bí ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi máa fún wọn ládùúwà lóòrèkóòrè ẹ ti hùwà àdúrà yín dẹ̀ máa gbà sí i mo dúró níyì.
agbèrè àwọn aṣèlétì zone láti Tiye Ìdasho kí lè fẹ́ ṣe fún wa gan balẹ̀ approve making kọ̀wé àti ní kankan gbogbo ìtàkùn sínú ìwé pátá ni màmá ẹ̀ jọ́sí pé wọ́n ń bá ìwọ̀n àwọn màmá ṣe àdẹ̀fàdúrà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nígbà tó máa pè mí pé wọ́n ti kó sọ́nà bọ̀ oní àbíkọ́ńdò ní láì méjì yẹn ló máa ṣe fọ́tò iye tó bá dé next year wọ́n máa continue màmá bá aṣọ ọjọ́ ìlú wọn ní wọn pé mùsùlùmí lọ́kọ́ màmá bá fi àyà sí inú mi dùn màmá gbogbo nǹkan yín pátá kò ní parẹ́ lójú yín ẹ̀yin lẹ́tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí nínú zóònù gẹ́gẹ́ báwọn bàbá mi ṣe sọ àti kọ̀wé àti sọ́sọ́sọ́ fún báwọn wa pátá kò sí ọjọ́ ìlú kọ́ wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé ọmọ méjì lọ́gbà ní wọn ti tó jẹ́ staff wọ́n ti yọ̀kan kó ló pé yọ̀kan which is Jamiu hotel òun ló yìí wà ní security lójú ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ́sẹ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ṣe nígbà tí sólà dé secretary ìlú kí monitor ó kọlẹ̀ ó ní màmá gbogbo kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí tí yé lábẹ́rẹ́ fún òun ní ọlọ́run arọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ pé yọ̀kan ló máa ń lànà tí gbogbo ìrọ̀mà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n ní bá ṣe fún Tiye nìkan inú wa lè dùn sí ìgbà tó yà lọ́wọ́ tó pè lórí fáìtì ó ní ẹ́ńjìnì tó ní kọ́ra ẹ̀ ó ní ó kọ̀ sí o pé ìkọ̀ọ̀kan lágbára wọn ká láti ṣe fún ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan bàbá ìbámu sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n pè wọ́n ní kí ni capacity ẹ́ńjìnì wọ́n ní mi ò ń jẹ olókè but màá ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú our community mo ṣe meeting wọ́n ní 40 Yamaha wọ́n invite mi sí ọ́fíìsì mo identify ti gbogbo mo ṣe yẹ kọ́ ṣe wọ́n ní ara ìlú wa tó gbogbo ọkàn yìí wọ́n ní gbogbo kan tí mo kọ́ sínú ìwé pátá kí wọ́n pé bó mo ṣe kọ́ mo ṣe wá nílò àwọn tí mo wá pé màmá mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ṣẹ́rí ti yé Ilege Idasho ìfúnlọ́dọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ we are one.
ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ pàtẹ́wọ́.
Place of peace ló ń pè Tiye àtọ̀lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ kò sí jàgídíjàgbọ́ tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni zone gan láti mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n place of peace ló ń pè bí ìlú tó lálàáfíà tí ò ṣe jàgídíjàgbọ́ end of SARS ẹ̀rí kọta ṣe táàjẹ́ káwọn ọmọ burúkú yẹn wọ̀ bí gbogbo ìlú ẹ̀ ló pa wọ́n pọ̀ láti defense zone àtúnlọ station àlọ́ defense station ẹ máa délé báyìí màmá èyí tó kù ẹ bá wa ṣe ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ sọ àwọn dábìlì ti sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo àwọn bàbá tẹ̀lé bàbá tó ń wá ìrọ̀rùn àwọn tó jẹ́ kí fífi òní máa dúró rẹ̀ tó gbé bàbá rẹ̀ lé ọlọ́kàn tí ìjà nígbà náà bàbá yìí rẹ̀ ilẹ̀ fún wa pé ẹ máa lọ àbọ̀ ẹ máa lọ àwọn àlẹ́yìn so ọpẹ́ tèmi ó pọ̀ torí àwọn ìlú ìlú akọ pé sọ́wọ́ àwọn ẹ̀yẹ fífi òní wọ́n ṣe èyí ìbátúrò lọ́la ẹ máa wọ́n tó wá ṣe lọ́la eléyìí ò ṣe fún aṣẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ó ní 7 projects láyé ọlọ́run gbà fún àwọn ọlọ́run àwọn ìlọ́wọ́
Thank you very much.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ bàbá mi káàárọ̀ bàbá mi ẹ káàárọ̀ máa ẹ̀rà mà ẹ ṣe ọlọ́run àwa pẹ̀lú mo fẹ́ kọrin kékeré kan ní pé àdá ọpẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó lọ́pẹ́ àdá ọpẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó lọ́pẹ́. Ìdí èyí tí mo sọ pé adá ọpẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó lọ́pẹ́ torí pé Ọlọ́run ló ní ìjókòó gbogbo wa Ọlọ́run sì ló ní ọpẹ́ wa Ọlọ́run ló ran màmá wa lọ́wọ́ láti ṣe ohun gbogbo tí wọ́n ṣe. Màmá o màmá o màmá o Olúwa dá màmá sí fún wa. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin màmá mi àti ẹ̀gbẹ́lẹ́ka àti ẹ̀yin bàbá mi. Mo wá dúpẹ́ mo tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún orin tí Ọlọ́run ṣe nílùú mẹ́rin èyí tó tún máa tẹ̀síwájú dé òkú ayé jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín màmá mi nítorí ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa àti ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wọn nítorí náà ọ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa rí ọ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ wa rí. Ṣùgbọ́n ìfẹ́ wa rí ẹtí ní ìfẹ́ wa nínú yín dùn sí wa inú Ọlọ́run máa dùn sí òde òkú àmà. Ọlọ́run ò dùn sí sílẹ̀. Olùkọ́ tí ẹ̀dá wọlé ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí ní àṣẹ pé Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa kọ̀ pẹ̀lú yín. A ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tí ẹbí sílẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ribiribi ni ẹbí ṣe. Mo lè gbà kí àríwá kàtàwé wípé. Àwa la bí DMD. Àwa la bí àwọn gómìnà gbogbo àwọn pírẹ́sídẹ́ǹtì obìnrin ló bí wọn. Màmá ẹ má gbàgbé wa ẹ rántí wa. Èyí tẹ̀lé pé àwọn obìnrin là ń rán wọn lọ skul nísìnyí. Iṣẹ́ àwọn ọkùnrin bíntín nítorí pé tẹ́ bá dé kó bàbá ọmọ yẹn la bá ìwé lọ skul lónìí nínú owó tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ òun làfẹ́ torí pé àwọn obìnrin a nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ yín o ìyá mi a nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ yín gidi láti gbé àwọn ọmọ wa lọ sí òkè láti lọ gbé wọn lọ síbi gíga tó tó bàbá wọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n àjòjì ọlọ́pàá kò gbẹ́rù sọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́run á ràn yín lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú yín ọlọ́run ò ní fi yín sílẹ̀ gbogbo owó tẹ́ kó wọ ọdún tuntun.
Honorable Abdullahi Sheson Olowa, the executive chairman of Ibeju Lekki local government, acknowledged the Lekki Free Trade Zone management's effort and urged them to address the critical issue of electricity in Ibeju Lekki.
Okay, the DMD of the Lekki Free Zone Development Company, Mudeki, our Boa, Otumba Adeotukola, the main controller of this great company. I want to standardize the system and establish 10 protocols. First, let me apologize for coming late. Emma Binusa, I got the invitation yesterday, but I wasn't sure of the time. So that's why I came out. Well, I mean, no, I join our Baba Tiwati Dupe managing director here. But they can compare, and that's exactly what they have done here this morning. We thank you very, very much, man. On behalf of the entire people of our local government, I want to say a very big thank you to you, man, for this wonderful thing that you're doing here. And just like the youth leader said, Ibeju Lekki is a very peaceful local government. We know that Lagos State is a peaceful state. So you be rest assured that we welcome development, we welcome progress. And that is why all these major strategic investments are coming in this direction. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún nǹkan tó ṣe fún wa ní Ìbẹ̀jú Lẹ́kì. Bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó ṣì díẹ̀ nsìn wọ́n ní títa ríro là ń kọlà tó bá jiná tán ló máa ń di oge. Gbogbo àwọn kan tí wọ́n ń ṣe síbí definitely àwa la máa benefit àrẹ tí benefit ẹ̀ ó lè má ti tó. And I'll tell you why currently we may not have been able to maximize benefits in control and by. Some of them are responsible. Some of them are responsible. But we have to work on it. We have to speak to the authorities. And that is what our ballets are doing now. And I want to thank you very much, the ballet of Tiye, the youth leader, Eshegun Modupelowoyin, èyí tó jẹ́ tí wọ́n bẹ̀ ní pé àwọn ọmọ wa à ń láti train wọn gidi gan à ń láti fún wọn ní quality education because gbogbo iléeṣẹ́ tó wà níbí báyìí náà gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ní ìdáwọn èèyàn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ but no private company would hire someone who is not competent to do the job. So there is no amount of quota system to fulfill those opportunities. So eléyìí tá láti mú padà lọ bá àwọn èèyàn lé ní pé ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wa kí wọ́n ka ìwé tí ó yanjú. And Lagos State government has so many quality institutions. We have the Lagos State University, we have the Lagos State, even the Polytechnic is now a university. And I believe these institutions can produce whatever the company, requires. Èmi tí mo dúró síwájú náà, Lagos State University ni mo ti ṣetán. So we need more and more of that. Láti lè rí iṣẹ́ ṣe ní àdúgbò bíi ti. Because ilé-iṣẹ́ ńláńlá ló ṣiṣẹ́ kíni ló ṣì ń bọ̀ bí. Company, we need your support. And support tèmi dẹ̀ máa sọ náà ni pé there are just two things. Number one major challenge ta ní Ìbẹ̀jú Lẹ́kì currently, which you have started by providing solar, street lights to light up our communities. We thank you for that. But I also want you to use your very good position within this zone to push for a substation. You know, we don't have electricity in the entire Ibeju Lekki and Lekki LCD, and it's affecting a lot of things. You know, the major reason for this is the fact that substation Towa Lere and the Ajalowa. I had a meeting with the MD of a co-distribution company, and clearly what we have in Nigeria is not sufficient to power Ibeju Lekki again. And one of the major challenges they have is land. I don't know what you can do, because yes, I know you may be generating power here, and if it is possible, you can also get some of your partners to generate power for us, and we will appreciate it. Because if there's electricity, I'm sure the local economy will thrive. You know, it's very, very important. The governor is aware, but everywhere I go to, I'm going to speak about it until we're able to solve that problem. It's a major, major problem. This local government is too strategic now not to have power. Please, help us. Whenever you get to the board or any strategic meeting, please discuss this. It's very dear to us. That's number one. Number two is that we need you to help us. I know the issue of employment. I have discussed it with you. You have also expressed your concerns, you know, for this. But as we approach this new year, honestly, I would want you to pay a lot of attention to, at whatever level we can, absorb what we have. Whether semi-skilled or whatever, please assist us, man. The rate of growth of unemployment is alarming. A lot of our young people are out there, they don't have anything to do, you know, and everybody comes to us, to the local government, but how many jobs can we create? We can't do, because we're just loading our wage bill, and the people around there should be able to, you know, be absorbed. But I understand the constraints. The skill level is a major constraint. So we would like to sit down with you, work with you, like I've spoken to Mr. Ade. Let us understand the skill requirements of the companies around here and the government, both the Lekki and Ibeju. We can pool resources together to do, you know, maybe skill conversion scheme program that at the end of 6 months, some of them can be absorbed into the industries that are here. Please, I want us to explore that initiative this year, and I'm very, very open, very confident that the chairman of Lekki LCDA will be very open to that, and we can all, you know, make a positive impact here. Once again, let me on behalf of our people thank you for this gesture, and please don't forget the other demands. You know, they will always ask for more, but I know that they are very wonderful people. They love you and they have expressed their love for you. May Almighty Allah continue to be with you. Ilé-iṣẹ́ yín ò ní dàrú, ilé-iṣẹ́ yín ò ní jó, Ìbẹ̀jú Lekki ò ní dàrú, kò ní bàjẹ́, both Lekki and Ìbẹ̀jú Lekki local government. Thank you very much.
A round of applause once again for our very, very much. Thank you very much, sir.
However, the management exceeded expectation by also supplying fishing nets, modern fish kilns, and solar street panels to illuminate the community.
Okay. So, I say one, ẹ máa tò ẹja sí láti òkè nísàlẹ̀, ẹ máa tò àwọn ẹja yẹn sínú ẹ̀, ẹ máa tò sí, tẹ́ bá ti tò sí, ẹ wá tì, tó bá yẹ pé gáàsì lẹ́fẹ́ fi lò, ẹ jí gáàsì sí, tó bá yẹ pé èédú náà ni ẹ fi èédú sí, kẹfẹ́ ó máa jiná. No, eléyìí ò lò gas àbí èédú.
Tí ò ní fi yín lójú, tí ò ní èéfín àbí kò ní lè èéfín. Ẹ̀pọ̀ ti báyìí tí wọ́n máa yan ẹja yẹn ní lọ́wọ́ kan, ẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n tó máa gbà. Níṣẹ̀dẹ̀ la máa lo the other one tá à ń lò yẹn. Eléyìí 1, 2, how many steps you have there? You have more than 10 steps. Eléyìí ẹlẹ́wà ìlú kan ló lélẹ́yìí, a ní eléyìí 4. fún ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan tìlú kan lélẹ́yìn báyìí. So ìlú kan lélẹ́yìn ó lè yọ 1,000 fish. Wọ́n ní mẹ́rin eléyìí àwọn ẹja 1,000. Ó lè yọ ẹja 1,000. Ó lè yọ ẹja 1,000 lọ́wọ́ kan 1,000 kg. So kọ́tẹ́ tún lè ṣe ní pé tẹ́rù bá ti yan ẹja nítán ẹ tún lè máa gbà àwọn ọ̀nà míì láti ìlú bòmíì tó bá fẹ́ yan ẹja á gbẹ́jà wọn wá ẹ bá wọn yan ẹ gbowó lórí ẹ̀. So ẹja tí nìkan kọ́ lẹ máa yan ẹ lè gbá ẹlòmíì kan wá máa yan ẹja nílẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ máa gba owó lórí ẹ̀.
DMD Bolatito and Honorable Olowa presented valuable equipment including boat engines, fishing nets, fish kilns and solar panels to community leaders.
This is a demonstration of law.
So I'll read the letter.
Lekki Free Zone Development Company Special
January 2024. The Valley of Tiye Community, Tiye Town, Ilege, Lagos State. Dear sir, handover letter. As part of the Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative of the LFCDC, the following underlisted items are hereby handed over to the Valley of Tiye on behalf of the people of Tiye community. 1. Fish clean. 2. Boat engine. 3. Fishing nets. 4. Solar street lights. Thank you for your continued cooperation. Yours faithfully, Ajibode, Bolatito, Deputy Managing Director, Lekki Free Trade Zone. Thank you, man. Congratulations. Boat engine, 3 fishing nets, 4 solar street lights. Thank you for your continued cooperation. Yours faithfully, Ajibode, Bolatito, Deputy Managing Director. Congratulations.
A round of applause once again, please. House of Imobido Community.
Boat engine, 3 fishing nets, 4 solar street lights. Thank you for your continued cooperation. Yours faithfully, Ajibode, Bolatito, Deputy Managing Director.
A round of applause once again, please.
The following underlisted items are hereby handed over to the Valley of Idasho on behalf of the people of Idasho Community. 1. Fish clean. 2. Boat engine. 3. Fishing nets. 4. Solar street lights. Thank you for the continued cooperation. Yours faithfully.
For the Idasho Community, the traditional.
The event concluded with a vote of thanks and commemorative photographs.
I'm very, very happy. I'm happy that the Lekki Free Zone Development Company, they're actually impacting positively on the communities. By providing this equipment for fishing is supporting the local economy. And that's exactly what we need to do so that that cooperation that is required from the community dwellers can be given. So I'm very happy and I thank the Deputy Managing Director who is providing the right leadership at this point in time. Well, since I have become the chairman of the local government, I think this is the first time I'm experiencing it. But of course, if you listen to some of the testimonies given by the community leaders, you will see that she's recreating the entire, stuff. She's starting it because there has been someone here before her and they've not been having access to these things. Now that she's here, she's attending to their needs and, providing solar street lights for the community is a major infrastructure. Providing a boat engine for them to go to sea is a major support for their business. Providing a fish clean for the women is a form of, empowerment. So really, she is touching the key areas that I believe will unlock, the opportunities within their local economy. Yeah, like I said during my comments, our major problem in Ilege is electricity. The entire Ilege local government, from Abijo down to Madagbayun to Ise, I'm talking of both Ibejo and Lekki LCDA. We don't have power. The substation in Aja is no longer sufficient to power this local government, and so our people are really suffering. We've been in darkness for almost 10 years now. We as a government, we are ready to partner with them. Like I said, if we identify the skill gaps, we can provide some sort of support by training young people to be able to, fill those skill gaps. So we want them to look at the area of unemployment. We want them to look at the area of power. These are two critical areas that we are really, really interested in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, I came as the leader of the association since 2016. This is the first time ever that we are going to gather together like this to witness Lekki Free Trade Zone giving back to the community in terms of CSR. So we are so glad for it. And we want to appreciate the management, the present management, because when you have basis to compare, if they are pioneer leaders of the company, automatically will not be able to say whether what they have done is good or bad. But we just believe that, but we have basis to compare. Others have been there before. They don't reckon with the community. So apart from this one that you have seen, this is just the one that attracted so many people. They have been doing so many other things, like they have open door policy. We have access to them to discuss with them from time to time, and whatever that we feel is against the interests of our people, they create platforms. The peaceful environment that we have been working on. All over the world, land is a very technical issue, and much more so that is a very important factor of production. Without land, you cannot do anything, and that is why, whether people want to use it immediately or not, so many communities are not ready to part with their land. So we want to see this opportunity to thank Ashwaju for his vision. When he came with the idea of free trade zone, naturally the community didn't want to part. So, but so many things, so many carrots were dangled before us that if you do this, you are going to get this back. So this is just the beginning of fulfilling their promise, and we just want to urge them to continue in this way. There are still so many things that the community are expecting. We are still expecting employment, like you have said. What is the percentage of the community members that are working here? Already, the companies that are already here, what is the percentage of the community members that are working here? So we are not saying they should compromise the quality of the labor, but then they should give the community the platform to have a say. There are some of our children who have first class in chemical engineering. So, and we ask them to go for that because of the Dangote refinery. So how on earth can you think somebody that a community child that has first class in chemical engineering, he doesn't have a place here? So he doesn't have a place here. So that is the area that we want the government, because they have done well. Those who conceived this idea, they mean well, to the extent they had an MOU with the community. So many things were promised in that MOU. We are still waiting. But we thank them for this. But we also thank them in advance for all that they are going to do. But the issue of employment, lights, the community, all the community in Bejuleki now, they are in darkness for so many years. Whatever they have as their agitation, let them channel through us so that we sit them down, we sort it out. So by and large, we thank them for what they are doing today. Thank you very much.
When we are talking about investors that have been driven into the Lekki Free Zone, two categories of that aspect. We will be talking about investors that have commenced commercial operation. We have about 57 of them that are commercially operating in the zone. And right now we have about 18 that are currently building their respective facilities within the zone. We have different parts of the zone here marked for different level of investment. We have an area here marked for heavy duty manufacturers, and also we have the SME area, which we are still preparing. That is not ready yet, but we have a section dedicated for SME hub. Considering the volume of investment that is happening around this axis now, Lekki Free Zone is a place to be. I will encourage all manufacturers, both indigenous and foreign investors, to consider siting their investments, their projects within the Lekki Free Zone. We are talking about the proximity to the Lekki Deep Sea Port. We are talking about the proximity to the Dangote refinery, and also the presence of piped gas within the zone. because we are not connected to national grid. We generate our own power. So it makes doing business a lot easier for investors in Nigeria.
The significance of today is a success that has resounding successes in the future. I'm highly delighted for what happened today because it's a way of implementing the tenets of the MOU that binds the government and the community. It's a way of adding value to the community, a deliberate attempt to develop the community so that they keep abreast with the challenging phenomenon and be able to have financial diligence. So today's event is significant in the development of humanity. We have not had it so good like this. The quality of any organization depends on the leaders. But the type of leader we are having now, Ajibode, Bolatito, she's a rare girl. She's somebody that combined attitudes and talents. She's a result-oriented woman. She's somebody that is cool, calm, and calculated. She's an achiever and breeder of achievement. It is not how far, but how well. In maintaining standard, we need to compare two or more things. But the legacy he has laid down and is continuing to lay, he has written a unique history of herself, the type of person she is. Because he has turned things around for good in encompassing, for good of the community, of the government, and investors. To work in this this investment. That's why we are looking for a way of having a skill acquisition center so that the school leavers, both secondary and university, amongst our people, we acquire specialized skills that we meet, they be able to fit well into what is being done here, so that they be useful to themselves, to the company, and also they will be employed. So to me, generally, this is a beginning of good things that delights the mind of everybody. So I'm very grateful.
Yeah, it's the desire to give back to the community that motivated the program we have just seen. And it is not unconnected with the fact that we have a deputy managing director in Lekki Free Zone Development Company that has the people at heart, that is passionate about the well-being of the community. So the community too, they've been clamoring, requesting, for welfare program. But because we have a team of people that now prioritize community. Okay, first and foremost, before we say their expectation, what we have seen today, they should see it as a kind gesture on the part of the company. I know, yes, as Oliver too is, they will always ask for more. But how do I mean? The company has not come here just to make profit. But the company has come here now to show that they are ready to give impact, value to the environment through this philanthropic act, community outreach, and even community engagement, stakeholder engagement. When the youth are engaged, crime rate will reduce in the community. Now, their expectation, they will be expecting more, and I'm very sure in the course of time, the community will still enjoy more benefits on the part of the company, and you could see that they promised that they would still give back to the community in due course. So the community should be expectant and be hopeful. What is necessary now is the cooperation we have enjoyed. They should do more. they should continue to cooperate with the company so that they guarantee a peaceful environment. No investors will want to invest in an environment that is not peaceful. So it's very key.
The happiness and joy on the faces of the members of the community is a testament of the fact that they are happy with the impactful initiative carried out by the Lekki Free Trade Zone management. And this is all about giving back to the communities that has hosted them for the past years. And more of this is expected. This is a co-op blog. For more news, information, trendy gist and entertainment, kindly follow us on all our social media platforms. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Babawali Solomon.